Welcome back to Physics Short Classes. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about significant figures and rounding off from Chapter 2, Units and Measurement. Dear students, if you are visiting my channel for the first time, please subscribe my channel. You will get such more interesting and informative videos. What is significant figure? The reliable digits plus the first uncertain digit are known as significant digits or significant figures. We will look at that with the help of examples. Consider reading obtained from measurement of lengths are given by 1.72 meter, 1.73 meter, 1.71 meter, like that. So there will be various readings obtained which will have 3 digits in each reading. We can see that the first 2 digits 1 and 7 are common in every reading, but the last digit, it changes from reading to reading. So that means it is the uncertain digit. The first 2 digits which are repeated are reliable, and the last one, which is changing from reading to reading, is uncertain. Together these three are known as significant figures. Now all the digits which follows the third digit are uncertain. Number of significant digits in each of the reading is 3. Now we are going to look at what are the rules followed to find out the number of significant figures or digits in a given measurement. Change in the system of units does not change the number of significant digits. All non-zero digits are significant. 0 is significant sometimes when it is between two non-zero digits. Trailing zeros in a number with a decimal point. 0 is insignificant sometimes. The leading zeros in any measurement are insignificant. Trailing zeros in a number without decimal point are insignificant. Now we are going to understand the above rules with the help of following example. Look at the 4 numbers which are given, which involves zeros and non-zeros at different positions. In every example, there are 6 digits given. Let us consider how many significant figures are there in each of the numbers. When we consider the first example, the 2 zeros which are leading, which are found to be present before 2 and 3, are always insignificant. Since there is no decimal point, the 2 zeros which are after the 2 and 3, they are also insignificant. So therefore, the number of significant figures in the first number is 2. Similarly, when we consider the second example, there are 2 zeros which are lying between 2 and 3. Hence, they become significant. 0 which is leading the number and 1 0 which is trailing the number. Since there is no decimal point, they are insignificant. Hence, number of significant figures in this case is 4. Consider the third example. There will be 3 zeros which are leading and also 1 0 which is trailing. The presence of the decimal points makes the trailing zeros significant, but leading zero will be, as usual, always insignificant. Hence, number of significant figures are 3. In the last case, all the zeros are present between the non-zero digits. Hence, the number of significant figures will be 6. The change in the system of units does not change the number of significant figures. So therefore, in order to avoid the confusion, we are using the scientific notation. How do we do that? We write decimal after first digit. Then there will be a multiplier. Look at the following example. 5.300 meter. It is equal to 5.300 into 10 raised to 2 centimeter, or it is equal to 5.300 into 10 raised to 3 millimeter, or 5.300 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilometer. Here we are changing the system of units, but in every case the number of significant figures is equal to 4. That indicates that the change in the system of unit does not change the number of significant digits. Now we are going to discuss the arithmetic operations with significant figures. In multiplication or division, the final result should retain as many significant figures as there are in the original number with the least significant figures. Let us understand this rule with help of an example. Mass of a cylindrical object is 62.392 kg, area 2.1 meter square, and length is 1.26 meter. Calculate its density. Formula for measuring the density is given by mass per unit volume. Hence, substituting the values, we get 62.392 divided by 2.1 into 1.26. Here, the number of significant figures in the mass is 5. Number of significant figures in the length is 3. And number of significant figures in area is 2.1. If we use the calculator, we can find out the answer, which is equal to 2.646. But here we have to write the answer for correct number of significant figures. According to the rule, among the 3 original numbers, the area has least significant figures, that is 2. So therefore, the final answer must also have same number of significant figures. That means answer should contain only 2 significant figures. Therefore, the answer should be 2.6 kg per meter cube. When we combine measured values using addition or subtraction, the final result should retain as many decimal places as are there in original number with the least decimal places. Students, carefully observe that I have underlined decimal places. Let us understand the above rule with the following example. 16.02 plus 2.5. We know that answer is equal to 18.5. But here we need to write the answer for the correct number of significant figures. First, let us consider the number of significant figures in the original numbers. That is, 16.02 has 4 significant figures, 2.5 has 2 significant figures. But according to the rule, here we are not going to consider the number of significant figures in the original number. What we are going to consider is the number of decimal places. The first number has 2 decimal places. The second one has 1 decimal place. Hence, the least number of decimal places is 1. Therefore, answer should contain only one decimal place. Therefore, the correct answer for correct number of significant figures will be 18.5. The number of significant figures in the answer is 3. Let us consider one more example. 11.02 minus 10.5. We know that the answer will be 0.52. But again, we have to consider the decimal places, not the significant figures. The first one has 4 significant figures, the second one 3 significant figures. The least number of decimal places is the second one, which has only one decimal place. Therefore, the answer must also contain only one decimal place. Hence, the correct answer should be 0.5. The number of significant figures in the final answer is only 1. Next, we are going to consider the rounding off or approximation. We have seen in the previous example, we need to drop some of the digits here. When we are dropping some of the digits, we are using this method of approximation. Let us consider the rules followed. If the insignificant digit to be dropped is more than 5, the preceding digit is raised by 1. Again, the example. It has 6 digits, but we have to consider only 3 significant figures. That means the last 3 should be dropped. 7 should be dropped. So therefore, since the 7 is greater than 5, the preceding number, which is 2, it is raised by 1, hence the answer is 4.33. The insignificant digit to be dropped is less than 5. The preceding digit is left unchanged. Again, consider the example. Here, last 3 digits should be dropped. So therefore, the first digit to be dropped, which is underlined, is less than 5. So therefore, its preceding number 7 is retained as it is. Answer is 5.57. If the insignificant digit to be dropped is equal to 5, then what happens? There are 2 subrules. The first one is the insignificant digit is dropped if the preceding digit is even. Look at the example. Digit is to be dropped is equal to 5. We are looking at the preceding digit, which is equal to 2. When it is even, it is retained as it is. That is, answer should be 8.22. The preceding digit is increased by 1 if the preceding digit is odd. Again, look at the example. When 5 is to be dropped, its preceding number, which is 3, is odd. Hence, it is increased by 1. Hence, the answer is 2.74. Now, we are going to consider uncertainty, that is error, measurement of error in arithmetic operations. Let us consider an example. Length and breadths are given and we need to calculate the area. We know that area is obtained by multiplying the length and breadth. Since the multiplication is used, so therefore we have to introduce the percentage error instead of absolute error. How to calculate the percentage error? So using the formula, we get the percentage error is equal to 0.6%. Similarly, breadth, it should also have percentage error, which is equal to 1%. Student, we can see that in the 2 examples, even though absolute errors for length and breadth are the same, the percentage error will be different because relative error depends both on value of the error and the number itself. Now let us consider the calculation. Area will be represented as 163.62 centimeter square plus or minus 1.6%. But here, when we convert that into absolute error, it will be equal to 2.6 centimeter square. When we have to round off, then obviously we can see that all the rules has to be followed here. The number of significant figures in the length or the breadth is 3. So therefore, area must also have only 3 significant figures. Therefore, instead of writing 163.62, we have to retain only 3 significant figures. By applying the rules of rounding off, it is equal to 164. Similarly, in case of the error also, the number of significant figures in errors will be equal to 1. Hence, we should retain only one digit in error. Therefore, by rounding off, we will get 3 centimeter square.